Story 1. The Forest's Secret. Deep within the heart of the ancient redwood forest, a place both majestic and eerie, lay a secret that had haunted the minds of the townsfolk for generations. They called it the Forbidden Forest, a place where the trees stood taller than skyscrapers and shadows whispered secrets to those who dared to listen. Laura, a fearless wildlife biologist with a thirst for the unknown, had been drawn to the legends of the Forbidden Forest since childhood. When she received an opportunity to conduct research in the area, she saw it as a chance to uncover the truth hidden within its depths. Unbeknownst to her, she was about to embark on a journey that would forever alter her understanding of the natural world. Laura arrived at the edge of the Forbidden Forest on a crisp autumn morning, her excitement tempered by a lingering sense of unease. The towering redwoods created an imposing canopy, their thick branches blocking out most of the sunlight. The air was cool and laden with the scent of moss and damp earth. As she crossed into the depths of the forest, Laura felt a shift in the atmosphere. The silence was heavy, broken only by the distant calls of unseen creatures and the soft rustle of leaves underfoot. It was as if the forest held its breath, waiting to reveal its secrets to those who ventured further. That first night, as she set up her research camp beneath the towering trees, Laura couldn't shake the feeling that she was being watched. The wind whispered through the branches like a faint murmur, and the shadows seemed to dance with a life of their own. Laura's days were spent meticulously studying the flora and fauna of the Forbidden Forest. The ecosystem was unlike anything she had encountered before, with species that defied classification and trees that bore markings older than recorded history. She was determined to unlock the mysteries of this untouched wilderness. As night descended upon the forest, the atmosphere changed. Laura heard strange noises, the soft murmurs of the wind, the rustling of leaves that seemed to speak in hushed tones, and the eerie calls of animals that sounded almost human. She dismissed them as the natural sounds of an unfamiliar environment, a result of her heightened awareness and solitude. One evening, as she ventured deeper into the forest's heart, Laura stumbled upon a clearing bathed in an ethereal, silvery light. In the center of the clearing stood a massive, ancient tree, the Whispering Oak. Its bark bore intricate patterns that seemed to shift and change with each passing moment. Laura felt an undeniable pull towards the tree, as if it held the answers she sought. The inexplicable events within the Forbidden Forest only intensified. Laura's nights became restless, plagued by vivid dreams of unseen creatures and the sensation of being watched. She noticed strange occurrences, the flickering of fireflies and intricate patterns, the sudden hush that fell over the forest when she approached the Whispering Oak, and the sensation of invisible fingers tracing her skin. Laura began to hear whispers in the dead of night, whispers that seemed to come from the very trees themselves. They spoke of forgotten legends, ancient protectors, and a mysterious creature that dwelled deep within the heart of the forest. Terrified yet intrigued, she delved deeper into the forest's lore, uncovering tales of a guardian spirit and the existence of a spectral entity. One night, as she stood before the Whispering Oak, Laura felt a presence behind her. She turned to see a figure, an ethereal creature with luminous eyes and elongated limbs, its form shifting like the leaves in the wind. It was the guardian spirit of the forest, a being older than time itself. As Laura continued her exploration of the Forbidden Forest, she encountered more unexplainable phenomena. Shadows seemed to move with intent, and ghostly apparitions appeared among the ancient trees. The whispers that had haunted her grew more distinct, as if a chorus of mysterious voices surrounded her. She delved deeper into the lore of the guardian spirit and the forest's enigmatic past, uncovering the story of the creature, a guardian known as Elendor. It was said that Elendor's spirit watched over the forest, protecting it from those who would harm it. Yet the guardian's presence was not without its mysteries, and some claimed that it possessed the power to reveal hidden truths. Laura's nights grew increasingly tumultuous as she struggled to understand the secrets that lay within the forbidden forest. She realized that she was not alone. Elendor sought to draw her into its world, to reveal the forest's ancient mysteries. Determined to uncover the truth and forge a connection with Elendor, Laura ventured into the heart of the forest. She called out to the guardian spirit, acknowledging her reverence for the ancient wilderness and her thirst for knowledge. One fateful night, as she stood before the whispering oak, the guardian spirit manifested before her, an otherworldly presence bathed in silvery light. It communicated with her, not through words, but through a deep connection that transcended language. It revealed the forest's secrets, its role as a sanctuary for endangered species, and the delicate balance of life within its bounds. Laura, her heart filled with awe, understood that the forbidden forest was a place of profound significance, a living tapestry of nature's wonders. She realized that her journey had been guided by forces beyond her understanding, and that the guardian spirit had chosen her to be its steward. With newfound purpose, Laura emerged from the forbidden forest, her heart brimming with reverence for the ancient wilderness. She knew that the forest's secrets were not meant to be exploited, but to be protected and cherished. As she looked back at the towering trees of the forbidden forest one last time, Laura felt a deep connection to the natural world. It was a place where mystery and wonder still thrived, and where the boundaries between the known and the unknown blurred into a realm of infinite possibilities. Story 2. The Abyssal Depths. Beneath the azure waves of the Pacific Ocean lay a secret realm, shrouded in mystery and terror. The Marianas Trench, Earth's deepest point, was a place of darkness, crushing pressure, and the unknown. It was a realm where the boundaries of science and imagination blurred into a realm of unspeakable wonders and terrors. Dr. Amelia Turner, a renowned marine biologist with an insatiable thirst for discovery, had long been captivated by the secrets of the deep. When she received an invitation to join a groundbreaking expedition to explore the uncharted depths of the trench, she saw it as an opportunity to uncover the truth hidden within the abyss. Unbeknownst to her, she was about to embark on a journey that would challenge the very limits of human understanding. Amelia arrived at the research vessel, Abyss Explorer, on a clear morning, her heart filled with a mixture of excitement and trepidation. The vessel was a marvel of technology, equipped with state-of-the-art submersibles and scientific instruments designed for the deepest dives. The ocean stretched endlessly before her, a vast expanse of blue that hid its secrets beneath the surface. As the Abyss Explorer descended into the trench's inky depths, the world outside the submersible faded into darkness. The pressure outside the vessel was immense, and the water temperature dropped to near freezing. Amelia couldn't help but feel a sense of foreboding as the abyss enveloped her. That first night, as she settled into her cramped quarters aboard the submersible, Amelia couldn't escape the feeling that she was not alone in the uncharted depths. The silence outside was absolute, and the only sound was the hum of machinery and the soft echo of her own breath. Amelia's days were spent meticulously studying the mysterious life forms and geological formations that existed in the trench's extreme conditions. The creatures that inhabited the abyss were unlike anything she had ever seen. Bioluminescent beings that thrived in the darkness and bizarre organisms that had adapted to the crushing pressure. As night descended upon the trench, the atmosphere shifted. The darkness outside was oppressive, broken only by the faint glow of bioluminescent creatures. The water seemed to pulse with an otherworldly energy, and the submersible's lights cast eerie shadows on the window. One evening, as she conducted a deep-sea survey, Amelia's instruments detected an anomaly, an unexpected heat source emanating from the trench's deepest point. It was a phenomenon that defied explanation, a mystery hidden in the abyssal depths. The inexplicable events within the trench only intensified. Amelia's nights became restless, plagued by vivid dreams of unknown creatures and the sensation of being watched. She noticed strange occurrences: the flickering of the submersible's lights, the unexplained fluctuations in temperature, and the sensation of unseen eyes upon her. Amelia began to hear whispers in the dead of night, whispers that seemed to come from the very depths of the trench. They spoke of forgotten legends, ancient civilizations, and a mysterious entity that dwelled in the darkest recesses of the abyss. Terrified yet intrigued, she delved deeper into the lore of the trench, uncovering tales of a guardian of the deep and the existence of a spectral presence. One night, as she stared out into the abyssal darkness, Amelia felt a presence within the submersible. She turned to see a figure, an ethereal being with luminescent eyes and translucent skin, its form shifting like the currents of the ocean. It was the guardian of the trench, a being older than time itself. As Amelia continued her exploration of the trench, she encountered more unexplainable phenomena. The ocean seemed to come alive with spectral apparitions, and the whispers of the abyss grew more distinct, as if a chorus of voices surrounded her. She delved deeper into the lore of the guardian and the trench's enigmatic past, uncovering the story of an ancient civilization that had once thrived in the depths. It was said that their spirits still roamed the abyss, bound by their connection to the trench and the guardian that watched over it. Amelia's nights grew increasingly tumultuous as she struggled to understand the secrets that lay within the trench. She realized that she was not alone. The guardian sought to draw her into its world, to reveal the abyss's ancient mysteries. Determined to uncover the truth and forge a connection with the guardian, Amelia ventured into the deepest point of the trench. She called out to the spectral presence, acknowledging her reverence for the abyss's mysteries and her thirst for knowledge. One fateful night, as she gazed out into the impenetrable darkness, the guardian manifested before her, an otherworldly being bathed in a soft, ethereal glow. It communicated with her, not through words, but through a profound connection that transcended language. It revealed the trench's secrets, its role as a repository of ancient knowledge, and the delicate balance of life within its depths. Amelia, her heart filled with wonder, understood that the Marianas Trench was a place of profound significance, a realm where science and mysticism intertwined. She realized that her journey had been guided by forces beyond her understanding, and that the guardian had chosen her to be a witness to the abyss's wonders. With newfound purpose, Amelia emerged from the abyssal depths, her heart brimming with reverence for the ocean's mysteries. She knew that the trench's secrets were not meant to be exploited, but to be protected and cherished. As she looked back at the vast expanse of the Pacific Ocean one last time, Amelia felt a deep connection to the natural world. It was a reminder that the earth still held mysteries beyond human comprehension, and that the depths of the ocean were a testament to the wonders that awaited discovery. Story 3. The Midnight Hunt. In the heart of the Appalachian Mountains, concealed by a dense forest that seemed to swallow daylight, lay a place both eerie and enchanting. Locals referred to it as the Blackwood Forest, a realm where the veil between the living and the dead was rumored to be thin. It was a place where legends of spectral creatures and restless spirits had thrived for centuries. Alexandra, a fearless paranormal investigator with an insatiable fascination for the supernatural, had always been drawn to the stories surrounding the Blackwood Forest. When she received an invitation to join a team of researchers on an expedition to uncover its mysteries, she saw it as an opportunity to delve into the unknown. Unbeknownst to her, she was about to embark on a journey that would challenge the very boundaries of reality. Alexandra arrived at the edge of the Blackwood Forest on a moonless night, a sense of anticipation mingling with unease. The forest's ancient trees loomed overhead, their branches intertwined like skeletal fingers. The air was thick with the scent of moss and damp earth, and an eerie silence settled over the atmosphere. As she ventured further into the depths of the forest, Alexandra felt the atmosphere change. The darkness seemed to grow more profound, and the tangled undergrowth whispered secrets to those who dared to listen. It was as though the forest itself was alive, watching her every move. That first night, as she set up her equipment at the makeshift campsite, Alexandra couldn't escape the feeling that she was not alone. The wind carried a haunting melody, and the shadows danced with an otherworldly energy. Alexandra's days were spent meticulously investigating the forest's eerie phenomena, strange symbols etched into the bark of trees, inexplicable temperature fluctuations, and an unsettling sense of being followed. The Blackwood Forest was unlike any other place she had explored, and it seemed to defy the laws of nature. As night descended upon the forest, the atmosphere grew more foreboding. Unseen creatures rustled in the underbrush, and the trees swayed as if in conversation. The whispers of the forest grew more distinct, as if a chorus of spectral voices surrounded her. One evening, as she ventured deeper into the heart of the forest, Alexandra stumbled upon a clearing bathed in an ethereal, silver light. In the center of the clearing stood a circle of ancient stones, the Whispering Stones. Their surfaces bore cryptic markings that seemed to shift and writhe. Alexandra felt an irresistible pull toward the stones, as if they held the answers she sought. The inexplicable events within the Blackwood Forest only intensified. Alexandra's nights became restless, plagued by vivid nightmares and the sensation of being watched. She noticed strange occurrences, the flickering of her equipment, the sudden stillness that enveloped the forest, and the feeling of unseen eyes upon her. Alexandra began to hear whispers in the dead of night, whispers that seemed to come from the very depths of the forest. They spoke of forgotten rituals, ancient guardians, and a mysterious entity that dwelled in the heart of the Blackwood. Terrified yet determined, she delved deeper into the forest's lore, uncovering tales of a protector spirit and the existence of a spectral presence. One night, as she stood before the Whispering Stones, Alexandra felt a presence behind her. She turned to see a figure, an ethereal being with luminous eyes and an aura of ancient wisdom, its form shifting like the shadows. It was the guardian spirit of the forest, a being older than time itself. As Alexandra continued her exploration of the Blackwood Forest, she encountered more unexplainable phenomena. Shadows seemed to move with purpose, and ghostly apparitions appeared among the ancient trees. The whispers that had haunted her grew more distinct, as if a chorus of ethereal voices surrounded her. She delved deeper into the lore of the Guardian and the forest's enigmatic past, uncovering the story of an ancient civilization that had revered the Blackwood as a sacred realm. It was said that their spirits still lingered in the forest, bound by their connection to the land and the guardian that watched over it. Alexandra's nights grew increasingly tumultuous as she struggled to understand the secrets that lay within the Blackwood Forest. She realized that she was not alone. The guardian sought to draw her into its world, to reveal the forest's ancient mysteries. Determined to uncover the truth and forge a connection with the guardian, Alexandra ventured deeper into the heart of the forest. She called out to the spectral presence, acknowledging her reverence for the Blackwood's mysteries and her thirst for knowledge. One fateful night, as she stood before the Whispering Stones, the guardian manifested before her, an otherworldly being bathed in a soft, silvery radiance. It communicated with her, not through words, but through a profound connection that transcended language. It revealed the forest's secrets, its role as a bridge between worlds, and the delicate balance of life within its bounds. Alexandra, her heart filled with awe, understood that the Blackwood Forest was a place of profound significance, a realm where the mystical and the mundane coexisted. She realized that her journey had been guided by forces beyond her understanding, and that the guardian had chosen her to be a witness to the forest's mysteries. With newfound purpose, Alexandra emerged from the Blackwood forest, her heart brimming with reverence for the ancient realm. She knew that the forest's secrets were not meant to be exploited, but to be protected and cherished. As she looked back at the towering trees of the Blackwood forest one last time, Alexandra felt a deep connection to the natural world. It was a place where mystery and wonder still thrived, and where the boundaries between the known and the unknown blurred into a realm of infinite possibilities.